Good morning, Unity on the Mesa. Good morning. My name's Lindsay Fagnitz. I've got a little call and response for you this morning to get us started. So repeat after me. I am an expression of the Spirit. Of the Spirit. I am an expression of the Spirit. Of the Spirit. Oh, good job. You guys are such good students. Excellent class. Excellent. I am an expression of the Spirit. Of the Spirit. I am an expression of the Spirit. Of the Spirit. A beautiful expression of the Spirit. Of the Spirit. Magnificent expression of the Spirit. Of the Spirit. This is a longer one. Ready? A unique, unrepeatable expression of God. A unique, unrepeatable expression of God. I am an expression of the Spirit. Of the Spirit. Do it, Connie Castro. I am an expression of the Spirit. Of the Spirit. Right time, right place. An expression of the Spirit. I'm beautiful. I got it. An expression of the Spirit. I am an expression of the Spirit. Of the Spirit. I am an expression of the Spirit. Of the Spirit. Of the Spirit. Good job. Thank you so much. Good morning.
All right. Thank you, Lindsay. Good morning to everybody here. And of course, good morning to all the Zoomies. They're on that camera right there. Thank you for joining us today at the Unity Spiritual Center in the Rockies. My name is River Marie Hansen, and I'm your platform assistant today. And it's so great to see everyone. I mean, everyone look around at all these beautiful, amazing, expressive, spiritual faces. And, oh, just great, 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 great. Our musician today, of course, is Lindsay Fagnitz. She performs here regularly. We're so fortunate. And our guest speaker today, back for the second week in a row, is Christina Allen. Last week, her talk was Pain Pushes Until Vision Expands, better known as Get Into Your Big Shoes, right? It concluded our February theme on divine discomfort. So check out the Unity website and Facebook for a recap of last week's service. Today, Christina will discuss her message on spiritual kinship. Welcome back, Christina. So let's read our mission statement together, shall we? We are an inclusive spiritual community where we recognize and express our oneness with our Creator and all creation. So, visitors for the first or second time, welcome. We are so glad you are with us today, and we're here to support you on your spiritual journey. Please make sure to see one of our ushers to pick up a visitor form, and then return your form to an usher or give it to our office administrator. And then if you like, please join us in our fellowship hall, which we're calling Friendship Hall sometimes, for good food, coffee, and conversation. So after our peace song at the end, just follow the crowd down that hall. The flowers on the platform today were provided by Judith Hurley and Jessica Smith in honor of Judith's father's passing at age 94 and for Todd's passing at age 50. Oh, it's birthday? Todd's birthday? Oh my goodness. I should never read everything. Okay. Todd's birthday at 50. Happy birthday, Todd. Woo! If you would like to bring in flowers for Sunday service, please sign up on the bulletin board or contact me. We're going to get it right for now on. So thank you, Rose Salchetti, for hosting today's meditation before service. If you would like to host, please sign up on the bulletin board or contact Marlene Milner. Also, as you may know, meditation is now located in the prayer chaplain's room. So, and we will not be having meditation on Zoom until we do. The Unity Board of Trustees annual business meeting is scheduled for Sunday, March 17th at 12 p.m. in the sanctuary, St. Patrick's Day, so please be sure to wear green. All members and non-members are welcome. The meeting starts at 11:30 a.m. Meeting check-in starts because we're going to be checking your membership at the door. In-person and Zoom attendees must show a photo ID. Remember that only members can vote to elect our new board members. More meeting information is coming soon. Yes, non-members can come. Non-members can't vote, however. Unity Board of Trustees nominees for 2024-26 term are Linda Anthony, Debbie Lacey, Todd Smith, and Charlotte Wilson. Nominee pictures and board applications are listed on the bulletin board. You can get a chance. Go ahead and review our nominees. There is a Unity fundraiser that Marlene Milner is organizing. She has a couple of pieces of amazing artwork that are for sale, and half of the sale of these items will go to Unity. One is a beautiful inlaid marble table, and the other is this floor sculpture that is absolutely beautiful. There's pictures on the bulletin boards that do not do it justice. However, the pieces are at my Healing Arts Center at 716 North Tejon. You're welcome to go in at any business hours, parking in the back, go in the back door, take a look at them, and be sure to buy each of them. Happenings after service today. First of all, there's a listening, sharing, grieving, and clarification meeting regarding Dr. David's recent departure. It's scheduled from 12 to 1 right here in the sanctuary today, and it'll be moderated by Christina Allen. All are welcome to attend. And the care ministry is currently assisting some of our members who need meals and other services as they recover from injury and surgery. The group is looking for more volunteers, so please see the sign-up sheet on the bulletin board or see Rose for more information. And the reminder is that you can find out more about all this and so much more in our weekly eBlast newsletter and on our Unity Facebook page. Now it's time to move into the heart of our time together. I invite you all to take a nice deep breath in. Let it out slow. And settle into your seat as we open our hearts and our minds to the holy through song.
Please join me in the congregational song, Surely the Presence. Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel the mighty power and the grace. I can hear the brush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place. Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel the mighty power and the grace. I can hear the brush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place.
Good morning. Today's word is grace. The grace of God surrounds and enfolds me. From the moment I greet the day, it's on. Okay. Let's start again. Can you hear me now? Yes. Okay. I'll try not to bite the mic. The word is grace. The grace of God surrounds and enfolds me. From the moment I greet the day to the moment I rest at night, I am enfolded in the grace of God. I find grace in the rhythm and balance of the natural world. It is in the beauty of a sunrise and a sweet, gentle rain. I find grace in the sweet souls with whom I share this beautiful planet, the faces of my dear ones and others I meet throughout the day. Grace is the presence of God made manifest. As it does for the world around me, grace blesses my life as well. It is in the unexpected kindness, the serendipity, the forgiven error. It is the assurance I carry in the deepest recesses of my soul that I am loved, treasured, and secure in the heart of God. And the scripture for today is Timothy 1, verse 14. Amid the grace of our Lord overflowed for me with the faith and love that are in Christ Jesus. Now, I invite you to settle in. Rest your hands on top of your lap if you'd like. Put your feet on the floor and maybe close your eyes and move your attention to your breath. Feel your breath flowing in and out. Breathe in light and love. Then as you exhale, let go of any tension or concerns that may have been weighing on your heart or mind today. Just rest and be still in this holy moment in the silence where we can know our oneness with our Creator and all creation. And now, as we return from the silence, we affirm the truth of our being, that we are spirit choosing to walk in this world of form, that love is always our best choice, and that all is well. For we can trust that our holy path always lays out beneath our feet, even when we feel unsure of our destination in the moment.
Christina, what is the name of the theme of today again? It's spiritual kinship. Spiritual kinship. And so we are all, I love hearing people sing. I love to sing and I love to hear people sing. And so you all are going to be singing the kinship, Put a Little Love in Your Heart. Let me hear you. Put a little love in your heart. Ready? Here's the key. Wait, no, that's not right. This is the key. Here we are. Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand. Put a little love in your heart. Yes, kinship. You see it's getting late. Please don't hesitate. Yes, and the world, join me. It's a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see, yeah. Another day goes by and still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart. You want the world to know you won't let hatred grow. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. 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 Take a good look around. And if you're looking down, put love in your heart. Yeah, there you go. I hope when you decide, kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. 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 I hear harmonies, yeah. Put a little love in your heart. One more time. Put a little love in your heart. Cha, cha, cha. There we are. Good job, everyone. Yay. Okay, the kinship. Kinship of voices. Thank you all for indulging me so much. I'm literally like not a camp counselor through and through. So thank you, campers.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Mark said that he'll handle it. you know. All right. I thought that today I want to, of course, first welcome everybody, just launching into talking today. I am so pleased to have you here. I know that there's several people here who have not been here before, so welcome to this beautiful space and with these absolutely lovely people. It is my privilege to join you again. Last week we spoke about pain contracts until vision expands, and because it was a bit of a heavy topic, I was making sure that we would laugh a lot. So for today, I thought it would be a lot more somber. Somber and kind of steady and a little holy, please. Maybe we can do it. Because today's topic, I would, if I had one more time to talk after this one, we would have talked about spiritual vision. And spiritual vision really was about who we are as spiritual beings in the context of the divine and in the context of our own beingness, our human beingness. Today we will be talking about spiritual kinship. Spiritual kinship is really about the vision that we can hold as we prepare our inner, our holy inner to engage the world, and how that can, in a very, very, again, big shoes way, how we can set ourselves up for that. And the next talk, if it were, would really be about what is ours to do. How are we from both those places as we are spiritual beings engaging our very unique expression in this world, and where we would then start to really express out into the world. So today we will be talking about spiritual kinship. And just to briefly summarize about where we ended last week, we spoke about as the spiritual work that we do as Unitics, we're called Unitics, is really to align ourselves, somber, with our spiritual identity. Meaning we're spiritual beings, we're aligning or we're expanding ourselves into our spiritual identity. And very often this is in the language that we use here called our Christ self. If you have any challenge with the term Christ, then I invite you to put into its place something that works for you in your understanding of your way you understand yourself. Sometimes we call it higher self. Sometimes we call it our spiritual self. Sometimes we call it our I am nature. By whatever name you call it, today I will call it our Christ self. We also saw that our experiences of contraction, we spoke about pain, contracting, always provide us with opportunities to expand and to find that space of expansion. Charles Fillmore's quote that we spoke about spiritual vision really spoke about God, the divine spirit, being the foundation and source of all. And he was saying that seeing the good, the true, the beautiful everywhere is how we can joyfully and full of whim start to really learn that sense of vision and view. These were the big shoes we were talking about last week, and we will continue talking about big shoes today. I will talk about the book that I recently read with a book group. It's called Tattoos on the Heart. Just want to quickly see a show of hands of who knows this book. A few, not too many people. Okay, this is really a highly recommended read, very impactful and profound. Jesuit monk Gregory Boyle, he is the founder of an organization called Homeboy Industries. And I will read from their website. What began in 1988 as a way of improving the lives of former gang members in East Los Angeles has evolved into the largest gang intervention, rehab, and re-entry program in the world. Each year, Homeboy Industries welcomes thousands of people through their doors. They're seeking to transform their lives. They call it a community of kinship. And they offer a variety of free wraparound services to facilitate healing and growth. The book invites the reader to better understand the plight of the often teen gang members that are oftentimes referred to as homies. It introduces us as readers to the mindset, to the social structures, even the culture that we find in the ghettos. We learn that familial settings with rampant drug use, homelessness, and neglect over time push these youngsters to the margins of our society, into gang violence, and ultimately into the youth prison system or prison system, and very often their untimely deaths. The book describes, it is written by the founder, it describes this young, innocent Jesuit monk kind of starting his day with his bicycle, cruising through the ghettos and just meeting people wherever he finds little groups of youngsters just kind of milling around. He will find them, and one thing that he will do is he will say, "Hey, come see me. Come when you're ready." Am I still good? The sound? Okay. Come when you are ready. I'd love to have you when you come out. Oftentimes the kids in prison, I'd love to see you when you come out. When they do come out to meet him, he meets kids that never really have been seen. My heart. And the fact that these kids who have never really been seen, how they experience a profound loss of personal worth. No sense of worthiness. And even the value of life as being not very much. That's how it's easy to be shot and shoot, because the value of life is so limited. In the second part, or in the last part of this book, he has other books too. We learn, along with the kids, that he has a cancer diagnosis. And the news is received by his flock, if you want to call it that. And you can read about their extremely genuine responses to his cancer diagnosis, going kind of like, hey, what's going on? That's just how they show up in return for this Father Greg, who has poured his life into his mission and his vision to be there for those kids. And there are these beautiful moments described where the hearts are breaking, because his heart, he is being seen also. This isn't a one-way operation of like someone giving to someone else. This really becomes what he calls spiritual kinship. And so I couldn't have said it any better than what I would like to read you about the big shoes that we're going to be talking about today. Reading from the book, I took out some parts that make me always cry, so I took those out. So in his chapter about kinship, he writes, Mother Teresa diagnosed the world's ills in this way. We've just forgotten that we belong to each other. And then Father Greg writes, kinship is what happens when we refuse to let that happen. With kinship as the goal, other essential things fall into place. Without it, no justice, no peace. Here is his vision. No daylight to separate us, only kinship. Inching ourselves closer to creating a community of kinship such that God might recognize it. Soon, we imagine, with God, this circle of compassion. Then we imagine no one standing outside of that circle, moving ourselves closer to the margins, so that the margins will be erased. We stand there with those whose dignity has been denied. This is where I took out all the pain. We situate ourselves right next to the disposable, so that the day will come when we stop throwing people away. Kinship is what God presses us onto, always hopeful that its time has come. Spiritual kinship is a cutting-edge social experiment. It is big shoes. We don't live in the ghettos. We don't necessarily meet many homies. We don't even see too many people here in our community that may live on the edge of the society. But we can still live into this cutting-edge social experiment. I looked at the study the other day and read that 3 in 5 Americans experience loneliness. They describe themselves as socially isolated and unable to form meaningful social connections with others. 3 in 5. Just imagine in this space how many of us that would be. I hope it's way less in our space. Where nobody stops by, says, hey, come visit. Stop by anytime. Come when you are ready. We'd love to see you when you come out. This is the loneliness, along with a lot of other ills, as Mother Teresa would say, we've just forgotten that we belong to each other, really is a not being seen epidemic. There cannot be loneliness when we are seen. Loneliness happens when we are seen and when we can see another. Don't we want to see one another, be seen, and remember that we belong to each other? I would say that Father Greg Boyle's ministry is essentially as a ministry of seeing with spiritual vision that we talked about last week. Do I have to talk louder? Mark, can you make it louder, please? Thank you, Donna. Spiritual vision. I'm quoting Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity. Spiritual vision is seeing God as the foundation of all, the source of all, and the substance of all. Seeing the good, the true, and the beautiful everywhere is how vision is perfected. I truly find that Father Boyle is an example of how we can step into those big shoes. That's exactly what his ministry is about. He stepped into those shoes and he really feels them. That's why I wanted to talk about this today, because spiritual vision doesn't have to be removed. You know, we talked about there is no illness, there is no death. But when it comes to this, us being in spiritual kinship, spiritual vision doesn't have to be removed. Living into that vision, we can see in this example, in this demonstration, that can have a profound impact on the world. There are 3 levels to stepping into spiritual kinship that I would like to talk about. The first is internally. Learning to really see, again we're talking about seeing, to truly see, know, and come to love ourselves as who we are, warts and all. To meet ourselves as gracious companions, to find alignment with the Christ within. Okay? We often talk about that here in this space. How do we do that? Interpersonally, that's the second level. Each of us showing up as the best person and the best Christ we can be for one another. Curious, open, awake, present, seeing another and caring about another. Doesn't mean we have to let it all hang out. It's actually a way of stepping back and seeing another rather than having to have a big presentation out here. Spiritually is what Greg Boyle in his book refers to seeing another, I love this, in the shape of God's heart. Seeing another in the shape of God's heart. In Unity we call this, do you know what we call it? Beholding the Christ in one another. I adjusted the quote from above and filled it in so it fits what we're talking about right now. Spiritual kinship. I feel Charles Fillmore going like this. Yes, she's doing it. Yeah, not immutable truths. Charles Fillmore always encouraged everyone to just run with it and see where we end up. Spiritual kinship is seeing God as the foundation, the source, and the substance of who we really are and who we are in our shared humanity. As we behold the Christ in one another, we see the good, the true, and the beautiful. Doesn't it sound like a profound and worthwhile social experiment? Yes. Wow, big shoes. Beholding another and remembering that we belong to each other. You see, now it's all quiet. No rowdy. Thank you for coming here with me. This is, as you can tell, quite close to my heart. Seeing and being seen and remembering that we belong to each other really is so much at the heart of even my own suffering in this world, and I know it's not mine alone. I would like to, if you are up for it, take some time in in meditation? Would you like to do that, or are you already too subdued? Yes? Yes. Okay. Lindsay will noodle.
I'll noodle in a subdued way.
All right. Let us step into spiritual kinship for a while and settle into a quiet time together. I ask you to take a moment, settle in, your feet on the floor. You may close your eyes if you wish, and slowly turn inward. Please take a deep breath in and slowly exhale with a sigh. And take another deep breath. Drop your shoulders as you exhale and come fully present in the here and now. Tune into your body. Sense how it is upright, breathing, here for you. This is your precious body. Take a moment to appreciate your body now. I ask you now to bring gentleness and grace towards your own self, warts and all. You showed up today to be in community. You set time apart from the ordinary, and you walked in here with a generous, loving, kind heart. You may have carried in your heart the intention to be the best Christ you can be. If not, let us set that intention now. I come today as the best person, as the best Christ I can be. With each breath, you expand more and more into this experience of the best Christ you can be. You are expanding, you're settling in, here, now. Can you sense that we belong to each other? Spiritual vision is often located in the third eye, on the lower forehead, above the root of your nose. I ask you now to bring your inner focus towards the area of your third eye. bringing your attention to your third eye now. Can you briefly raise your hand and let me know you found it? Yes. Thank you. Imagine now that you open your spiritual eye. Open it now. This is the eye that indeed beholds the good, the true, and the beautiful everywhere. Let us see deeper and wider. Can you behold the Christ you are? Yes? Is there a color, a feeling, an intuition? This is your spiritual self, your I am. Can you smile a little? Take a very gentle bow. Accept, own, and appreciate all that you are. The all that we each are, the Christ essence. I ask you now to take the leap into spiritual seeing. With your spiritual eye, can you see past appearances into the truth that we all are children of God? When I ask you, please open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes now while staying right where you are. Can you behold the Christ in one another? As you make your way back into this space, can you look around? Can you look at each other? Can you deeply see? Can you let yourself be seen? Can you let yourself be here for a while in this heart space? This is a step into spiritual kinship. I hope you can feel it. I hope you can take it within yourself as you breathe here. Let it sink in, this experience of seeing, this experience of being seen. Spiritual kinship is seeing God as the foundation, the source, and the substance of all. Of who we each really are and who we are in our shared humanity. As we behold the Christ in one another, we see the good, the true, and the beautiful. Thank you, Lindsay. How are we doing? Sweet. No. All right. We can each make a huge difference in the small lives that we may have right here. Open the door to someone, glance at another, greet them, acknowledge them, always internally bowing in awe, beholding them in the shape of God's heart. It's a practice. It is a cutting-edge social experiment. Nothing less. Internally, seeing clearly means releasing judgments and contraction, and really see and learn to love inside what we find. Interpersonally, showing up as the best Christ we can be. It would help heal each other, us seeing and letting ourselves be seen, understanding our true worth. Spiritually, we would be and live maybe where we are right now. Okay? As children of God, are we okay? Yeah. Seeing others in the shape of God's heart. And surely today again we have proven as a lovely spiritual community that we are not afraid of big shoes. We actually like big shoes. We claim them as ours. We step into them, clunk around a little bit, and we know that it is ours to grow into them, no doubt. Thank you so much for being here.
I chose this song because it was one of the greatest expressions of people coming together to help one another. And I found out this morning that you did it last week as well. But hey, you're all warmed up, so are you ready for our final sing-along? There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. Here, oh no, we can't. There's another verse. Sorry, we can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are all a part of God's great big family, and the truth, love is all we need. Here we go. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me. Beautiful. Send them your heart so they know that someone cares, and their lives will be stronger and free, as God has shown us by turning stone to bread. So we all must lend a helping hand. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me. Again, here we go. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me. It's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me. Great singing, everybody.
Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Christina. Those two went together so beautifully. So now we're going to do our offering, because we can make a better day, just you and me. So let's read. Those are the ways you can, let's read our affirmation of abundance together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And if Tiffany and Steve could come up with their big shoes on. And if you could take your offering in your hands, whether it's metaphorically or the real thing, and just hold it to your heart. And know that this offering is one of love and grace and vision. Vision for our beautiful spiritual community. Vision for our city. Love, grace, and vision for our state, the country, and the world. Thank you. Steve.
And join me in our congregational song, You Are the Face of God. Oh, is that when is this actually we do the blessing of the children, yes? River, are we singing You Are the Face of God now? Or do we say some words
No,
about
it's
blessing?
later.
Okay, great. Thanks.
But you can noodle.
We're giving money because money is the form of energy. It gets things done, and it's a blessing thing. Thank you so much. Blah, 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 blah.
And now we get to all bless the tithe. So if Steve and Tiffany can make their way back up, we'll all bless the tithe with all our love and all our vision. Is everybody ready? All right. So we bless this tithe, this giving, for our community, for the world, with all our love, our grace, and our vision. Thank you. And now we're going to do the prayer for protection. Thank you, Steve and Tiffany. There we go. The light of God surrounds us. I am that light. The love of God enfolds us. I am that love. The power of God protects us. I am that power. The presence of God watches over us. I am that presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. So after our peace song, please join us in fellowship/friendship hall for coffee, tea, lunch, and great conversations. Our prayer chaplain, Charlotte Wilson and Linda Anthony, are available to pray with you after service in the sanctuary or in the prayer chaplain's office. Whether you are in a place of celebration or challenge, please take advantage of this wonderful opportunity. And there's also written prayer request forms to be placed in a box out in the foyer. So do you want to try to form a big circle for the peace song? Why don't we try to do that? Pardon me? And then come back at noon for our sharing.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be, with God our Creator. We are family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my Jerusalem vow, to take each moment and live each moment